Alright guys, this message is for my Capricorns out there, or Capricorn cross-watcher. You guys can also reverse this entire message if you need to. So before I started your video, I wrote down a couple of things that was coming through, and I kept getting Shaq, like, not like Shaquille O'Neal, but like Shaq, Neil, something to do with Armstrong and Neil, but anyway, Shaq, Love Shack, the song Love Shack, or actually like shacking up together. I don't know what that means. Could also have to do with like land and a shack, or having like a small piece of having land and putting something small on it for the meantime, or something like building a shack, building a shed, building a she shed, some sort of shack. Also, yesterday, something that really stood out to me when I was sitting with your energy, I was doing it driving down the road, and there was a plumbing truck in front of me, and the plumbing truck kept going off. Something to do with Trump. Yeah, confirmation. I don't know what it has to do with it. It's just something. Yeah, I'm itching now. The plumbing truck kept going off the road, and I was like, I said, okay, does Capricorn need like their pipes fixed? Something to do with your pipes are leaking. I don't know if it's in an apartment, in a house, and building something, and it has to do with like watch for the piping or the plumbing or leaking, or something to do with plumbing, and it being like it. I don't know what's up with it, but it seems like there may need to be something fixed down the road, if not now, due to a plumbing issue. Okay. But anyway, you guys are being considered for something, and it has to do with what you do for career. Vice versa, okay? So remember, you can reverse this, but I'm going to say it to you because it just feels like for the majority of you watching it is Capricorn or cross-watcher. Someone's been considering either your living situation, I don't know why, maybe you work from home, or I don't know, or they're considering your relationship situation or dynamic. Like, let's say you already work somewhere, you already go into a business. This is just an example. It doesn't have to be the actual case, but your boss, somebody, the manager, could be the owner even, could be thinking, hey, maybe they're talking to the other higher ups, people above you, and they're having like a little talk about you, or they're just considering doing this with people, talking to them about you, to consider you for a position, or for a new, what's that called, schedule, or for to work certain days, or to be the one that does the marketing, or they're considering you for something. And it's because well, you're definitely qualified. You've proven that you're loyal, you're dependable, they can trust you, they can talk to you, they know you're going to get the job done. You have a lot of experience or some sort of expertise in whatever field. I don't know if you've been there the longest, or you just are really good at what you do, okay? Maybe it's because you're bilingual, or you have some sort of something that most people don't have. It could just be because of your many years of experience is what I'm hearing, or your talents, your gifts. All right, you're definitely being, or someone here is, you could be considering someone. Let's say it's not a place somebody currently works. Somebody somewhere is like, whether you even know it or not, or whether another person knows it or not, and you're the one considering someone, kind of like, they would be great for this. Like, I wonder if I should consider, asking them, would they, you know what I'm seeing right now? I'm getting a vision of like an artist, right? Like somebody who travels. Maybe this is like a famous person. Again, this doesn't have to be someone's exact story. It's just the vision I'm getting. This is like an artist, or a movie star or something. And they're like, you know what? Maybe they've been like watching someone online. Like, you know how Kat Von D did her tattoos and stuff? It'd be like that, right? Or kind of how Jelly Roll's wife Bunny has like her own nail lady. She comes to her house. It's like that idea, right? Like somebody sees your work online, or they see your work somewhere. They've either experienced you themselves, like paid for something, a service you offer at least once, or they've seen it, like you've put it out online. It may have even been a while ago, and you're like, well, nobody's seeing it, it's not getting much traction, nobody's noticing it. But people have been, it's just not anyone that's had any type of pull, or anyone that's had any type of, I mean, they're important people, everybody's important, but somebody sees you who like could change your whole fucking life, who could change your career, they could change what you do, okay? Maybe it's somebody driving by, and something you make in your own home, or you've been considering doing this. If you've been considering doing this, do it. Because somebody that drives down your exact road, or where you would sell your stuff, is like big time, big money. Like they would hire you on, they would love your items, your products. I don't know, something like that. They may even buy out your company or have you work for them or something, sign a contract. Anyway, let's say you make something from your home. This is another example I'm getting because I'm seeing somebody walk out into their front yard and like little things they make out of whatever. It could be anything. And they put them in their front yard and just kind of sell them that way. Now, not a lot of people do things like that because they don't trust just anybody coming to their house, but it's just the example Spirit's giving me right now. Somebody gonna drive by and see that shit and be like, here's my business card, you know, or they're considering it at least right now. If you do that, also, you could put it online, like on Etsy, like make stuff at home and then you sell it online. It could be candles, could be oils, I heard herbs. It could be like maybe you make those herbal joints. Like it's not MJ, Mary Jane, but maybe it's like an herbal, like mugwort, lavender, and you make like little earth joints, right, for people to enjoy. Maybe you have some sort of, I don't know, like a service you provide or something you make, and it could have to do with like the healing, you know, or something like this, like the esoteric type, maybe, for some of you. Or it could be very artistic, like maybe it's just like music, maybe it's some sort of video you've compiled and put together. I don't know, guys. It can be a million different things that you do, that you offer. It could be that you build something. You know, if anyone builds anything here and they've posted some of their work online, like some of the things they've built, maybe decks. I'm hearing someone do a deck, or all aboard, all on deck. I'm hearing Devin. Declan, Devin, anything starting with a D. Maybe even D is the name, is like a nickname. D, you know, D. It's a funny even. Maybe it's funny. It's something funny. Somebody likes it. They like your humor. They like something here. Okay, I'm just channeling. Either way, guys, somebody has been, they like what you do, okay? Whether you go to a job, whether you put it out in your front yard, whether you post it online or something, any social media, or you sell on Etsy or something like that. You have your own website. You know what else I'm seeing? If anybody sells vehicles here, I see vehicles. I see somebody have like a for sale sign on a vehicle, and they either post it on like Marketplace or they actually go park it somewhere, and people that drive by, they're like, man, I've seen a couple of different cars that this person sold, or vehicles, whatever, and I like it. I mean, maybe I'll get them to work for me and be like my person who works on my vehicles all the time. Something like that, like details, like detailing or something. Huh. I'm hearing creative procedure, creative process. Yeah, a lot of creatives here. Either way, this is pretty fucking awesome. Now, some of you, this could be a neighbor. Let's say you make something and you don't actually do it to sell. You just kind of decorate your outside of your home with it. Somebody gonna see that shit. I don't care if it's plants and you just know how to, you have a green thumb. Somebody's gonna be like, hey, can you teach me how to, you know, something. Teach me how to Dougie is what I'm hearing, but also just like teach me what you do. Teach me your ways. Teach me, like, I think it's really cool. Teach me your music. Teach me your art. Teach me your craft. Teach me how to meditate. Teach me how to read tarot is what I'm hearing. Teach me how to channel. Teach me how to astral project. Again, I'm hearing teach me how to Dougie. There's a lot in yours. I love when I channel like this. This is good energy, especially because I just did Aquarius's before y'all's, and that was fucking crazy. Not the Aquarius themselves, unless it was, but it was just, guys, that was... Maybe, I mean, there's a reason I'm bringing that up randomly, so maybe you should watch that one. But if y'all are in a good mood right now, I would not click on that video. It's not bad. It's just informative. Like, anyway, I'm going to get off that. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting in your message. 45 seconds on the clock. Something to do with the number 9. Ooh, your money. So your money's going to start coming in and doing better. Some of you guys are going to get like some sort of break in a business or in a career, in something you do, okay? Yeah, I mean, really. Oh yeah, going back to the neighbor thing. So like if you have a neighbor and you don't live like in the sticks or in a shack in the middle of the woods, which if you do, awesome, because like that's like goals for me. That's like my ultimate goals, or at least like a vacation spot I would like to have, or like my second, third home, you know? But in the future, But, you know, if you live, like, where people can, you're closer to neighbors and people can see, like, what you may make and put outside, or something you do, like, maybe it's the way you decorate your porch, your veranda. Somebody loves it, and they're gonna be like, hey, where did you get that? And you may be like, I made it. And they'll be like, really? Can you make me one? I'll pay you for it. Or can you, you know, something like that. If you do hair, okay, because I'm just now thinking of my daughter, when she started doing the hair tinsel, like all of her friends at school, she created her own little hustle, her own little business from it. Like people in school were like, I want it in my hair. And she was like, oh, okay, that'll be $5. I said, hell yeah, you know what I mean? She's like, I take donations. Like I take donations because she's also apprenticing in a salon, but like that type shit, right? So somebody sees what you do and they're like, oh my God, I love it. I don't know anywhere else to get something like that. So like, you know, example, when my daughter just had her birthday, she got a, sorry guys, cotton candy cake, which was actually super fun. It wasn't my jam, but for my daughter, my young daughter, she loved it, and she loves cotton candy. It's like literally her favorite candy, and so it was perfect for her. And it's just a whole cake made of cotton candy. That's all it is. It's just cotton candy, but they actually have flavors. Like the flavors are amazing. They were really good. Some of the flavors I've never even tried, like so good. And you get to pick the flavors. And so you can just have like a solid color cotton candy cake or a rainbow color. And I like the rainbow because it was just cute. It just looks really cute when you cut it too. And it's so fun to cut, and I'll let her decorate it. In fact, I think I still have a clip of that. Maybe I'll post a clip of that through this section of the video. I'll try to remember to pipe that up here. Pipe that up here. Pay attention. If I don't do this, I won't remember to put it up here. Yeah, but she loved it. And so it's something like that, right? Because people in my comments were like, where did you get that cake? Where did you get that? You know, I've never seen anything like it. That type of stuff, like word of mouth too, can also get business for you, for something you do. All right, like maybe even you show interest in something, or you go to purchase something and somebody's like, hey, you do social media? Or you do social media too? And like maybe it's like a barter system where like you and another person like end up helping each other out because y'all do something similar. Or, you know, it's like you scratch my ass, I scratch yours. Like because you do something, you're able to kind of benefit them, and vice versa. Like it would be equal here, you know? I'm hearing we could really use you, or we could really use them. Like if this is people who are considering you and it's a work type thing and it's behind the scenes, vice versa. It could be someone who's doing it internally, or someone who's thinking of, like maybe they're talking to another business partner or something, like, hey, what do you think we should do with Capricorn? Like, what do you think we should do? Should we move them to, I'm hearing, this store, or should we hire them into this, or should we get them on this shift? Should we put them in this position? Should we give them a raise? Like it's something like that, right? Because of, it's a positive. It's all positive for me, like 100%. Now, if this is romantic, because it feels more career to me, if it's romantic here, you could have if you have a partner, you could have a partner that when they're going to work and doing something, I don't care if it's like you make like an oil or perfume and they walk by somebody and they're like, wow, you smell really good. Oh, I'm seeing that. If anyone here makes their own incense or makes their own herbal anything, especially oils, scents, even burns their own candles at home. Let's say we have a husband and a wife. This is just the vision I'm getting, and this is super specific, okay? And the masculine is the one that goes out to work, like physically goes to a job, and the feminine may stay at home. Well, let's say the masculine goes somewhere and walks past another feminine, and the feminine's like trying to hit on this masculine, even though maybe pays attention to the fact that this masculine's married, sees the ring, or doesn't pay attention at all, or just doesn't give a fuck. I don't know. But they try to hit on this masculine, and they're like, oh my God, like you smell really good. And the masculine, instead of being like, thank you, this masculine goes, oh, you like that? That's cool. My wife made it. It's probably the candle she burns at home. She's into that witchy stuff. Yeah, she can also read people very well too. I'll tell her that you liked it, you know, something like that. And it's like, well, okay, bye. You know, oh damn, we got a loyal mofo up in the house. Hell yeah, they don't make those no more. I mean, They don't make a far and few between. So if you have a partner, they're loyal. I mean, there's a reason I got that vision just now. If not, and you have a partner coming in, you could meet through something to do with career. I don't know if you're going to waltz up in their job or you're going to meet them online or vice versa. You know what I mean? Something along the lines of, could even be by chance, like by accident. What does the name Chance mean? That name's standing out to me, unless somebody's name is Chance. Chance, name, meaning.
Good fortune. According to Wikipedia, Chance is a given name and a surname. The given name is of Middle English origin.
Oops, y'all heard that right.
Several variants.
Let me start over.
The surname.
Chance, name, meaning. I like that.
Good fortune. According to Wikipedia, Chance is a given name and a surname. The given name is of Middle English origin, meaning good fortune. There are several variants. The surname is of Old French origin, from chance, also Middle English chance.
I'm also hearing chance encounter. Now, the person's name doesn't have to be Chance. Your name doesn't have to be Chance. I actually really like that. I don't know if I've ever met a Chance. There was a place that I grew up, I think it was in like Smyrna, and it was called Chance, oh my god, what was it called? First Chance or something? It was like a vehicle. Something to do with vehicles here, guys. It was like a car shop or a vehicle shop. And I think it was named after somebody. That's the only time I've ever heard the name Chance. I've never heard anybody named Chance. But I like it a lot, and it's coming through here. And it could also just mean good fortune. I told you it has something to do with your fortune. Your money will be impacted by who you meet romantically or who you already know romantically. Wow. Also, something to do with bees. I'm seeing bees. Unless yellow is significant here, but I'm seeing bees. Like, I don't know what that means for whoever's watching this, but significance on the bee. But bees specifically, not one bee, several bees. Yeah. Honey. Maybe some of y'all are something to do with honey. My honey. Maybe something to do with selling honey. I don't know. I mentioned pollen earlier, taking bee pollen. Burt's Bees, something to do with bees. Okay, it's very specific. Like, I'm seeing bees, I'm hearing them. Like, zzz, you may see them outside your window, or like they may fly past you too close. You know, or you may be allergic to bees, or may love bees. Something to do with bees, guys. Okay, bees, guys, these guys. It's like a couple of guys. It doesn't have to actually be guys, you know, because I say guys to everybody. I say, hey guys, you know. It could be like something to do with like entertaining. Or also, like, a group of people will be discussing you, vice versa. Could be a group of girls and guys, a group of just guys. But they're, like, buddies or they're business partners. They know each other somehow or something like that. Okay. But, all right. I don't know what I'm going to title yours. Yours is actually really fun. Oh, man. What do I title it? Good fortune? I mean... Chance encounters, chance run-ins, chance meetings. Chance encounters or chance meetings bring good fortune. That's your message. Bring good fortune for you. God, what a great fucking message. I'd love to be a Capricorn right now. Damn. Alright guys, thank you so much for being here, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.